So remember, you're not doing self-defense, you're coordinating, cultivating yourself a particular way. If I have Katagatame, really the wrist grabs are about, a couple of things that are key, I think. That you have extension, not tension, okay? So when we're doing the technique, I look relaxed, but he's pushing. You can really drive. I'm just relaxed. You can stand up. I do the technique. Again, he's pushing. It's really stand up again. It's a lot of energy he's giving, so that you can see, all right? So you are working on that, but the wrist grabs, I find, are more about sagittal integrity of your center. So remember, center is an interdependent relationship between my extremities and my tanden. So if my tanden is moving in space sagittally, it's not going to work, okay? It's going to move in front of my four corners or behind my four corners. It doesn't work. So when you do it homolaterally, that's what you're doing. They're like, hey, just worry about one side at a time. Fix one side at a time. So foot, knee, hip, shoulder, and then sagittal integrity of the center here with extension, not tension. When you go to Ryotedori, they're checking. If you were doing Katagatame right, you did have the other corners organized and in that relationship, but now we're checking for it, okay? So this arm is not doing anything, it is doing something. So we're here, and he takes that away, and he's driving. That side stays fine. Just like it's here, it stays fine. So I move, hold. I don't want it to not do anything. It is doing something. That's why I'm doing Ryotedori. So that integrity, hold. Here's where I start to see you doing nothing. So I move. This hand did nothing here. It's doing nothing. Right here, did nothing. So I'm going to take, this is the Katata hand, this is the Yote hand, okay? So I'm going to take this out, and you're going to see that it's actually doing something, okay? So it has the strike, then it's participating in the Kazushi. So, boom, hop. The reason it's not doing something is you lost consciousness in that hand. Okay, try to. See, not a class on Katagatame, but we'll make some points. So whatever I do with this hand, it can only do inward spiral, outward spirals, okay? So if you pay attention, when I do the first part, it's doing the inward, this one's doing the outward, and then they switch roles. So even here, it's not doing nothing until here. My body moves with these patterns. Home. Okay, here it goes again. This hand is going to go this way. Not like this. It's going to move this way. Around. So we'll take the yote hand out. Here's the pressure. That's why I'm doing ura. And so I yield to it and get out of the way. And I have it continue on its forward trajectory. So, boom, pressure, move out of the way. Don't put pressure and try to get the arm. Continue to attack his center by moving out of the way. And you catch him again on the forward part of the circle. Out of the way. All right, the other arm. It can only go into the inward spiral from here, from the outside, from the yang lines on the outside of my torso. You can only do the inward spiral coming from the top. Coming from the bottom, you can do the outward spiral. Can't do this. So I combine the two. One, I'm going over here. Haven't even touched them yet. It's when this one starts picking up. Now it's active. This just dives in here and waits to get out of the way. Here's where it gets its activity. Boom, 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 boom. Pay attention to the support this way. Not this way. That's muscle. This way. So as I said at the beginning, you're cultivating yourself. You're not learning self-defense, okay? So if you trained in other arts, you would recognize these movements, okay? So maybe I have a palm heel here, boom, to a eye finger, right? And then I keep him from coming in with the palm heel to the sternum. So, is that inward? Inward. Coming in, boom, pop, around, hit the back. Boom! You're going to see him everywhere. He does the straight punch. You're just coming around here. There it is again. Pop, this way. This is the hand coming in, right? Coming in here. And you actually repeat them over and over and over in your Aikido technique. That is all you do, okay? So, my body, my four corners, my center relationship moves these things via the ground vectoring. Boom, boom. Here, here, here's those strikes. Boom, over there. Oh, here I do that. Boom. In. Don't try for the arm shoulder lock. It's a stupid technique from there. Boom, right here. Feel them, feel them, feel them, and just repeat them. Be more interested in the patterns than what you think is a self-defense technique.